And we got into some trouble with some gobos that were actually pretty chill with some villagers that we didn't realize, but they also shot me with an arrow, so we cut 2 goblins in half. Then we got out of Dodge pretty quick because we realized that the village was going to start having problems since we started a fight with the gobos.
Well, no, we were gonna go beef with the Goblin Village, and then we figured out that there's an arrangement.
Yeah. And then we started making our way north where we found an automaton named Logic. It was pretty chill. We installed him as the... Well, first we killed the vampire baron of the castle we encountered, and we installed Logic as the new baron because they looked similar. And it's always useful to have heads of state that are friendly to you. And we explored the dungeon underneath the vampire castle, and took way too long to figure out a pretty simple puzzle, but you know, that's pretty par for the course. And now we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We met Loki, Summer and Winter Fae Court. They said that my character Doug is a herald of some kind, Doug Herald. I'm not sure yet if that's my name or my or a role. We're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure that the existing government won't be thrilled about us putting the automaton in power, so they're probably gonna come after him. I kind of want to help with that. Yeah.
Okay.
What is your profile picture? Oh, it's a dog. I see.
Yeah, it's my pup.
Nice. What kind of dog?
He's a Scottish Terrier and Cairn Terrier mix.
Aww.
He's
My
just
aunt and uncle have a Scotty.
He's such a good dog.
Yeah.
So right now he's being terrorized by our new kitten that we just got yesterday.
Aw, congrats.
He's a little she's a little tuxedo. She's actually laying right behind me at the moment.
Yeah, that about wraps it up though. We're kind of like in between Witten and Everdris, the city of true names. We haven't been to either of those. Oh, we've been to Witten. That's where we started. Right?
Yes.
Witten's the city that had the deal with the goblins that we fucked up.
I don't necessarily fucked up the deal, but there was an accord that you guys were unaware of, yes.
Yeah.
And then you have Logic Castle.
Yeah. It's a very nice castle.
Was there anything notable about the castle?
Aside from it being a vampire castle, and then that's where I got my Eldritch Knight powers.
It was a vampire castle with a forever storm going on above it, and we shut the forever storm down by waking up Loki.
He was stuck in a box.
Coffin. Yes, a box, but a fairly specific kind of box.
Your mom. Anything else? Or
I feel like that's besides like characters, right? Like,
yeah.
you're a skeleton fighter named Doug Up.
Yeah.
I'm a human cleric named Hasdrubro the Bronetian.
Oh my
Then
God,
there's-
I'm gonna have to slow that one down.
Hasdrubro the Bronetian. Xena the Turtle Druid, right?
Yep.
And then Earl the half-elf rogue.
don't know if I'm supposed to give away my character at this point or not.
You can if you want
Sam
to.
already-
You have no.
You are not obliged to.
If you want to be secretive about it, you totally can be. There's nothing against it.
No. I mean, I'll keep true to the race and not give like too much background about him, but I'm playing a Vidalcan wizard named Trey.
Fuck yeah.
Right on. And the Vidalcans are like the Magic the Gathering, one of the Magic the Gathering races.
Yeah. Yeah,
They're blue.
Blue, hairless.
You're blue.
Yeah, I have depression.
If I was green, I would. If I was green, I would die.
Correct.
Exactly.
No Eiffel 65 fans.
Oh.
There are no Eiffel 65 fans. There are only fans of that song.
That's a good point.
I cannot name another one of their songs, so I agree with you.
Yeah.
No one can. I have also watched a documentary about that song, and I still cannot name another one of their songs.
What was your character's name, Ryan?
Trey. Tre.
Trey. What sends you on an adventure?
To be more well versed and learned. Travel, trying to find tomes and
Trying
old
to find
handwritten
knowledge.
story. Yep, knowledge.
Things forgotten. Good news is that there's a lot of history in the world.
You're gonna continuously shout, "That belongs in a museum."
That's one of the reasons why he's going around, like artifacts and stuff, like books, all of that. He believes that they should all be preserved in museums, libraries.
What thing out there does he believe out there that's like the biggest unknown? What's the treasure pot? What's the honey pot farm?
For Doug, it's MILFs.
What's your holy grail?
Yeah.
Let me think on that for a minute.
Yeah. You'll definitely get along then with Logic. He memorized the entire library immediately, which is fortunate because we did blow up the library. Well,
Is his
Dina
name-
did.
His name's Logic? I thought it was Info.
We've been calling him Logic, Info, Idea,
Gotcha.
Data.
Lore.
yeah, Lore.
Lord's his brother.
Oh, gotcha.
B4 is his younger brother.
What about After?
Bit.
Bit. That makes sense. His two cousins, Giga and
Bad.
yeah, Kilo and Giga.
It was Bit and Bite.
Bit and Bite. Gotcha. That's good.
Yeah.
That's the present tense.
Then you get into quantum computing, and then it just gets kind of weird.
Yeah.
You get bits and bytes at the same time.
You get his nephew Q.
There's the Quark lineage. Up, down, positive, negative.
Strange
Yeah.
and reversed, I think.
And they're all strange.
They are all strange. That is true. Charm.
That's, yeah.
Which reminds me, I have to text message my uncle about his birthday.
Huh. Happy birthday, Sam's uncle.
Jeff. Jeff with a J, not Jeff with a G. I have two Uncle Jeffs.
One with a G?
Yeah.
Neither one of them.
Uncle Jeff with a G ran Lance Camper's manufacturing plant for like 30, 40 years or some nonsense. And then Jeff with a J was a particle physicist, which is what reminded me I need to ask him when we're going to dinner for his birthday.
Nice.
What have we found about Hasdrubro?
Say again?
What have we found out about Hasdrubro so far?
He's just a good dude. He doesn't have the deepest story, right? Like, he's
He's a spare?
No, he's the heir and not the spare, but he behaves like the spare. That's what we decided. And then he's palling around, working on spreading positive masculinity and good vibes. And he likes to surf. I forget who his god is. Oh, it's Brohamon. That's what it was. Yeah.
Any organizations?
Yes.
Affiliations?
He's a part of the building. The Better Roads organization. There you go. Oh, and he's kind of a himbo, and he's in love with the heiress of a family that his family hates. And he has a couple of like servants, retainers, a valet, a cook, and a ship captain.
I called dibs on the captain. His name is Albert Alexander the Second.
He has a name actually. It's like Mago or Mako or something.
Well, Theo went from sleeping to offline.
Maybe we are playing today. Sorry, Ryan.
Bad.
Ken was still just idle.
Let's give it another 10 minutes and then call it.
Yeah. We have a mini adventure in town.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
What's the name of your pilot? Not your ship captain, but your driver.
I don't have a driver.
Don't-
Oh, a valet in like medieval terms is like a butler. It's a gentleman's gentleman. They're not a driver. What the fuck was his name?
Oh, I think that's something they could do.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss.
up?
I got some bad news for you, man.
Okay. I don't like bad news. It's not very cash money.
I know, but we don't really have a solution, so want to make you aware of it. We bought some extra wagon wheels in case all the wagon wheels fell off.
Sure.
Well, they're missing.
Who would steal a wagon wheel? Is this a bad part of town where they're stealing hubcaps off wagons?
Well, unfortunately, I think they may have just been forgotten in the rush to leave town. Because we're also missing some other supplies, too. Since we're only like 3 days out, we can go back, pick everything up, and if we didn't miss them, pick up more supplies.
Sure, let's do that. I didn't know we left town.
Yeah, you were on a journey to something about finding the summer court.
Oh, yeah.
Then you guys were gone for like a week and then came back.
Yeah, fair. All right, back to town it is.
It's funny how this always seems to happen around you guys.
Yeah, funny indeed, if not outright suspicious. Back to town we go then.
Okay. Good news, everybody. You have a new town map.
Whoa. This
Nice.
data info logic town.
Yes.
Excellent.
So there's one big central inn, a stable, a couple houses. The house down here.
All right, if you check pinned messages in the DnD channel, there's a link to Roll20.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Cool.
I think he's there.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not.
The wolf picture.
Yeah,
Ignore
what are
me.
you doing, Sam?
Being a chuckle
Get
fuck.
in here.
Setting good examples, I see. Dice.
Apparently, it's performing a TLS handshake and not fucking working.
That sounds about right.
Cool beans. Continue without me.
This is a nice new town map. They've
Oh.
There, I'm sharing my screen so you can see something.
No, I'm in now.
Alright.
Alright. So we're grabbing up our wagon wheels and whatnot.
Grabbing up your wagon wheels, there's a small collection in the barn over here where there's
Excellent.
at least like a couple barrels. The tires are there, the wheels. You notice Earl and Theo are still just sitting there. Xena, I mean.
they're
Stupefied
chilling in the
Loma.
tavern.
Yeah, they just froze in place somehow.
Doug's just a collapsed pile of bones and gear in the back of the cart.
That how he sleeps?
Yeah. It's basically just deanimates.
Rough.
You see a portly. He almost looks like he's a dwarf, but he's not wide enough. He's just that short. You see him kind of hobble over towards you, Hasdrubro. Greetings.
Hello? Is this Rod?
Yes, this is Rod.
How's Rod doing?
I'm good. He ran about
What's my
10 feet.
asthma
in
act
his-
gonna say, buddy?
Yeah,
I'm doing the bro handshake,
he does it.
which canonically is the predator handshake.
He does it, but not in a very good way.
It's more perfunctory for him. It's not in his heart.
Yeah.
What's going on, Rod? Why'd you run over here?
I didn't expect you guys so soon.
That's all right. We forgot the wagon wheels had to turn around.
Yeah, we're missing some shit.
Got to pump out the air on the wagon wheels too.
Where does the air
Running a
go?
little flat. Unclear.
In between the spokes. That holds it up.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow,
Kinda
I
like
never
me.
I never would have known that.
And these newfangled wagons,
Right?
are very complicated.
My dad just told me to carry everything where I went. And maybe one day I'd get big and strong. He looked
Yep.
kind of distant for a second.
It's all right, buddy. We can work on lifting together.
Really?
Yeah. I'll teach you how to lift.
Oh,
Hashiro
man.
is reasonably strong.
That is amazing. I wish someone could have told me how to do that sooner.
Anyway, what's up, bud?
I just wanted to say hi to my favorite guys.
Oh, yeah.
What up, dude? You're one of our favorite guys too. What have you been working on recently? Anything new in town?
We did have a wizard out of town pop in.
A wizard, huh?
He's
That's
blue.
pretty cool. He's blue.
He's sad. This place makes me sad too sometimes.
I don't know if he's sad, but he's very blue.
I'm not sure I understand.
Do you know where the inn is?
Yes, the giant building directly across the street from where we are. Literally 15 feet away.
Yeah.
That inn?
The only inn in town. The only building
Yes,
still
I think
running.
I've seen it before.
They have a guest.
Is the wizard at the inn?
Yes.
Alright, we should probably go say hi to him. Welcome him to the town.
Yeah.
Lord knows that lore, data, info,
Info, canonically.
isn't info. Lord knows that info isn't going to be overly social.
Yeah.
Who's info?
the new count?
Yeah,
What
the
happened
new
to-
old count.
New old count?
Yeah,
Old
the guy in
count.
charge. Yeah.
Oh, Count Acula.
Yeah.
Yes.
The new Count
Definitely that guy.
Yeah.
We definitely didn't kill him and replace him with a puppet.
Yeah, who would do that?
Only a maniac.
Yes. Only someone with absolutely no brain, just bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the end and welcome the new wizard. See what
Okay.
he's all about.
I'm going to collect the children for dinner.
I don't think you should eat children for dinner. That is not cool.
My father told me it was a bad idea to eat children for dinner, too.
Okay. Then why are you collecting them?
Because they don't have parents anymore?
Oh,
They're
right.
orphans?
We did create a couple of orphans. Okay, yeah, do that. Please feed them. Have the cook help you. I'm gonna send one of my retainers to help Rod feed all the brand new orphans.
If you could throw me a perception or sense motive.
Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta open my character sheet. 18 and 19.
The chef, like, one, he would be what we would call Scottish. He has kind of like
He's
laugh
not
lines.
Phoenician.
Not Phoenician. Like you brought the best chef you could,
Okay,
and
okay.
he's from an area.
And he's Scottish.
Well, he learned in other areas,
Gotcha.
but canonically, like he is Scottish, red hair, laugh lines, big chin,
Sure.
short guy though.
Yeah.
Smells kind of
Short,
weird.
barrel-chested.
Yeah.
Smells like scotch.
Yeah. The look he gives you is just like daggers, because you like, for some reason, the chef just hates Rod.
Well, I guess I give him a sign like we'll talk about it later.
He just rolls his eyes and goes helping Rod.
Okay. So I guess me and Doug are gonna head to the inn and go find Earl and Trey.
Yeah.
Candle, this is Ryan. Ryan Candle.
What's up, Brian?
Hello.
Finally, we have a good Ryan on the server.
Aww.
That hurt my feelings.
Your name's Matt, Ryan, fucking... You're fucking every name, aren't you?
Candle, you also have 3 names. Most of us do.
Yeah, but most of us don't have more than one first name. It's
There
like
we
my
go.
No. Literally, most of us do in this room, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's like my high school. One of my high school science teachers was Daniel Matthew Henry.
Oh god, he's got 3.
Yeah.
Sorry for being so late, guys.
How dare you? We're
I'll never
clearly
forgive you.
very much of our shit together. Yeah, no, I'm Sam Tom Walker, right? Like,
Yeah.
You go into the inn.
yeah.
There you see a single figure sitting at the table.
Is he blue? Abadid Abba died.
Yes. If he was green, he
Excellent.
would die.
Is Earl at the bar or something?
Earl is like sleeking in a corner somewhere, looking kind of like he's leaning on the back of a chair, and it's just about to tip over. He's just balancing it right there.
Okay. I'm gonna get some beers from the bar and go hang out with the new guy.
Yeah. I'll join with an empty mug.
Solidarity mug.
You go to the bar. No one is there.
Okay. Can I just
Something
fill some
higher.
mugs up and leave some money on the counter?
Yeah.
That works. I'll go sit down with the new guy and drop a beer in front of him. Be like, hey man, what's going on? I'm Hasdru Bro, the Bronetian.
Doug, up. I'm a skeleton, and I play my ribs a little bit.
Like you say that, or like you xylophone your ribs?
Xylophone my ribs. Just a quick, like, brr, brr, you know?
Yeah.
Throw me a performance roll.
If you fail, it's off key.
They're out of tune. Yeah, too.
It's a critical failure. You like pop one off.
Oh. A few of them fall out across the floor. Shit.
Exactly. They like land in the table and just like you hear knife sounds.
Yeah.
Bird. What's up, new guy? Ryan, you may be on mute. Okay.
Hi. How are you guys?
We're pretty good. Doug's got some problems, but he'll get that sorted out in a second.
Rambling across the
heard.
floor, ribs everywhere.
What
Yeah,
the fuck is this town called?
I don't know if we
I
ever
don't think
figured
the
out
ribs
his
are supposed to
name.
do that, by the way.
Eh. It happens.
Doug, does this town have a name?
Who are you asking?
You.
The Ether? Yeah, like
God.
You hear silence from the clouds.
what brings you to this neck of the woods? As I carefully step around the name of this town that none of us know.
Well, just questing.
I'm gonna-
You know, I've heard that there's some decent tomes in these areas, and was trying to find them out.
Oh yeah, Info's got a bunch of books. I'm gonna history roll. I got a 12. Do I remember the name of this town?
You do recall no one has actually mentioned the
Hell.
name of the town.
It just never come up.
No one has ever asked.
Fair. Okay. Boys.
Who's this info?
Count Info Acula. First of his name.
Oh, right. The new count.
Yeah.
Nope.
I heard
Nope.
something
It's the
about
old
him.
count. He's not a new count. It's the same one.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll take you on up there and introduce you.
Yeah, he's pretty
He's got a
chill.
library you can look through, I'm sure. If the
Had.
turtle didn't burn it all down.
Had.
Did you steal it?
No, Xena put a hole through it.
Not the whole thing.
I thought it was most of it.
Was it? I thought it was just a 5-foot hole in the floor.
No, Moonbeam's like a 15-foot radius.
Oh, Jesus. So it's like a structurally unsound library now?
Yes.
Good lord, that's a fucking huge hole.
Yeah, I thought it was 15 AoE.
Yeah. It's not a small hole. It is the entire room. Now, is the entire room destroyed? No, not when you left. But there's definitely a chunk of it taken out.
It's a 5-foot radius, so it's a 10-foot circle, and it's 40-foot high cylinder. So it's
Yeah.
like there's a fucking skylight and a trapdoor in the middle of the library now.
I think last we talked to him, Info was like in the process of recreating it anyway.
Yeah.
Right. He was like fixing the books that were destroyed
He was
or
fixing,
writing them again.
he was fixing the
I-
structure of the
inhuman.
building and then inhumanly making copies of books. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, yeah, let's roll on up there and introduce. Well, I don't know if we ever asked this guy's name. What's your name, dude?
Oh, Trey. Yeah. Trey's the name.
Nice to meet you, Trey. I'm gonna try to do the bro handshake with Trey.
Probably not good at weird handshakes.
So I'll do like my half of the predator handshake. You just put your hand over my fist and like shake it a little bit.
Yes.
There you go. You're like, okay, we'll work on that one, buddy.
Not to be rude, but Trey, what are you?
Not to be rude, but what the fuck is up with your face?
Why are you? I've never met a blue person before, and
Oh,
I'm not untraveled.
well,
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know that there are any other blue races from the material plane that we're in.
Like, where do Vidalkins come from? Not that I
Yeah.
would know what a Vidalkin is.
Yeah, did you eat too many blueberries? What's going on, man?
no, I don't typically eat blueberries. Not too often.
If I'm going to interject really quickly here, just as the game master, whatever you
Yeah.
say is canonically going to be true. So don't fret about anything.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Entertainment over accuracy.
Doug just dropped a bunch of his ribs for a gag.
Right. No, we're a small group of people. We live way underground. Beautiful atmosphere that most people don't know about. But I've come up to the surface to try to gain more knowledge.
So it's like a hidden gem of a tourist spot underground.
You're like journey to the center of the earth.
Yeah.
The whole ecosystem. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
So like the Underdark or somewhere else?
It's like a small little niche area within like the Underdark.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it lower than the Underdark or above the Underdark?
I would say lower.
The lower Underdark?
The
The
Underdark. Jinx. Huh. Yeah, we'll cruise on up to the castle and go introduce Trey to Count Info Acula.
Oh, Trey, wait. I have a cool magic book for you, and I pull out my flesh book. It contains. Yeah, I picked this up in the library, and I gave it these eyes. They're pretty cool. The book can talk. But it's got a bunch of information on the undead. I was hoping it would have some answers as to my existence. It didn't. Do you want it?
His eyes just light up. Like, really? I
The
mean,
book is
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah. And I hand
that
you
is-
this book made out of flesh. There are no like paper pages. It's all skin. And it's got two different colored eyes. I think one was ruby and the other was emerald.
As he's gonna come in and be like, "Mind your fingers. It's a biter."
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's gonna hold up a finger with stitches in it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but like,
I will-
there's a Necronomicon.
Make me an Arcana check.
that was a 21.
Ooh. Shit.
Good.
There is definitely something magical about this book.
You don't say.
You can feel like the pages, quote unquote, have something on them, even though that you cannot physically see them.
Oh, does the book appear blank to me?
It appears blank at certain times, or at least certain portions of the book does.
Like when Doug read it, I was able to read about vampires and their the things they are and aren't weak to. I was able to read about. I mean, it had information about undead, but nothing about the creation of them. I
It
think it
turns
had
out
something about
garlic is a
werewolves.
lie, right? Like, like
Yeah.
vampires actually really do enjoy garlic.
No, the lore of it was they don't mind garlic, but a lot of people can only grow garlic because of the climate, so they think it's just oversaturated the market.
They're just fucking sick of it.
Yeah. Between the person who doesn't taste like garlic and the person who does, they rather go with the person who does not taste like garlic.
Gotcha. I feel like they're objectively wrong, but that's fine.
If you eat nothing but garlic for like 100 years, come back and eat.
Fair. You'd want
Yeah.
someone marinated in soy sauce.
Yeah. Something a little different, you know? Doesn't mean you don't love the
Little-
garlic.
Teriyaki barbecue.
Yeah. Sesame ginger.
I'm not a fan of sesame.
That's okay. It's definitely not for everyone. Makes me wonder why vampires always choose isolated places like this when they could have so much more varied, like such a varied diet if they chose to live in bigger cities.
I think they might have tried that once upon a time, and there were some pitchforks about it.
Well, they should have tried a little harder.
I believe I can answer that question for you. He says.
Wait. Didn't we watch Blade one movie night? Don't you know the end of this?
I haven't seen Blade.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck,
we need to
gotta
watch Blade.
that then. Ryan, we also do movie nights on Fridays. You're invited.
Sweet.
We're watching Blade next, apparently.
Been a few years since I've seen it. Love
I
that
don't think
movie,
I've
though.
ever seen Blade either.
What? You're old enough that that's weird.
I think two's better than one, but
Ooh, hot take.
I've only seen Blade 2, and it was without the audio because it was at a noise show. So the noise band set was set to Blade
Yeah.
2, the movie. Yeah.
I believe I can answer
We
that
digress.
question.
Yeah.
Info says.
Yeah.
Answer away.
Vampires, by and large, do not like working with other vampires. And to subjugate a large population takes a lot of help.
Mm,
Keeping a small population is easy for one vampire to manage by themselves.
makes sense.
He's currently in his library, and the library is now perfectly pristine like it was before the moonbeam.
Oh, impressive.
The books, if you take a book down, it looks like it was written by a typewriter.
Excellent. We definitely know what typewriters are. I guess there would be like a gnomish clockwork typewriter.
They're book presses.
Yeah.
They're expensive. And you don't see one anywhere in the library.
Fair enough. The Count Info Aculus is Trey. He's a book nerd looking for books.
Ah, well, I believe he has found a quote-unquote treasure trove of books here.
That is wonderful.
I count 81,242 books in total.
That is a lot of books. And you keep them in pristine conditions? The right temperature?
I do my best. I admit the humidity leaves some room to be desired.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
probably starting to improve since we got Fix the Storm, right?
It is. It has not stopped the years of corrosion on some of the books.
Do we need to go find like giant piles of desiccant salt for him?
I mean, if you find some, that would be great. However, I do have some of the townspeople looking for some on their own.
Right on.
Excellent.
Well, if we find a mummy, we'll ask him where he got his stuff.
Oh, there was the one
Do you-
downstairs that turned into sludge.
Oh yeah, there was a mummy that turned into sludge. No, he didn't turn into sludge. Like sludge came out of his canopic jar, I think.
Oh, that's right, and it got me high. I forgot about that.
It got you high?
Yeah! Because I don't take
That's-
necrotic damage.
Oh right. It was like you just snorted pre-workout shake.
Yeah.
Do you know
I'd like
why?
to go to the library, and then as like I'm looking through the books, if there's any that are like pretty messed up, or like starting to get a little bit messed up, I would like to like prestidigitation them, try to like
Clean them up.
fix any amount of like the little bit of humidity damage that's been done to them.
You find one, you can't even read the title. It just has sweated through over its time. And you clean it up and you can finally read the title, and it's The Falling Star Myth.
Ooh, I'd like to read that.
It talks about the First Empire and the Emperor to be born under the star.
Sounds suspicious.
Emperor to be born.
Yeah, he will rise
Born
again.
or created?
Born. He will rise again and take the First Empire back.
Gotcha. Rise again like born or reborn?
Rise, R-I-S-E.
Yeah. But like, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna like thumb gesture at Doug and be like, I'm pretty sure he is risen over here, right? Like,
Indeed.
Doug, you might be the next emperor.
I never liked politics.
I mean, you can be dusk. We'll find somebody else to be day and dawn.
Fair enough. I know we talked to you already about like summer and winter courts. Do they have any myths about like a herald in here?
There is the Cave of the Herald.
Cave of the Herald?
Yeah.
What's that?
So it used to be a water-filled cave, and if you had water breathing, you can go down there and check out the first Herald.
Okay. Um,
First Herald is underwater. Is he sleeping or dead?
I cannot say for sure.
Herald of what?
The Herald of the First Summer Court.
Okay. How far is that from here? That'd be something I'd really like to go check out. Loki called me a herald. The summer fairy court guy we met that was kind of an asshole called me herald. Said that the summer court was looking for me.
Wait, was Loki? I thought Loki was the Winter Court.
Loki is the winter court. There was the other fairy we met. Back in
Oh,
Crossroads.
right. Yeah. Yeah, the guy who like roofied us with wine.
Yeah, that asshole.
The cave is about 26 miles north of here.
Okay. Day and a half travel.
Day and a half in
Yeah,
good
it's like
time.
a day and a half.
Well, I guess I don't really breathe to begin with. What about you guys?
I breathe.
Trey, do you breathe?
Yeah, but I can't hold my breath for. Well, some say it's an impressive amount of time.
How long?
Come on, flex. That's impressive.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
It's an hour.
an hour. Holy shit, I couldn't do that when I was alive.
Yeah, like I said, I've been told it's quite impressive.
Rightfully so. Goddamn.
What about Earl?
You should be a musician.
Handle.
Oh, excuse me. It's not that I can hold my breath. I can breathe underwater for an hour.
Oh, you
Ah.
breathe the water. Earl, we're pretty sure you need to breathe, right?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Like a lot or a little? Because it feels like Trey's answer is a little.
A lot. I sometimes forget to though.
You and me both, buddy. Alright. Are there any books in this waterlogged cave?
Not that I am aware of.
Also,
I-
does info know where this Necronomicon came from?
I do not recognize
I
this
found
book.
it in this library.
In this library?
Yeah. When I first got here, when we first installed you, is Count. Or rather, when you invited us in, I came in here and the two like helper people, the servants for like, I asked them if they had anything on undeath, and I found this book. That book.
He looks at you for a moment. I do not recall this book in my collection ever.
Huh.
You say I had two helpers?
Yeah, they were both kind of vampire-y. They might have died. I don't know. They told me that there was a librarian, but that then they got like promoted by the count, and then we arrived, and I
Was the
think we killed
promotion
them.
in air quotes?
Yeah, that was kind of the vibe they gave.
Okay.
I will warn you then. I do not have servants in the castle.
You don't have service. I don't have service either. Can't get a cell phone signal to save my life. Info, why don't you have any servants?
What happened to them? There used to be a bunch, didn't there?
They were all vampire kin.
Oh.
Did you do a bunch of murders?
I view it more as self-defense, but yes.
Did you preemptively defend yourself a lot?
Yes.
Info, that's not okay. That's murder. The
I think
undead are
it-
people too.
I think it was the
Or
kinder
used to
option.
be, at least.
I think it was the kinder option, depending, seeing as they are been feasting on the village.
Oh.
Oh, alright.
And for the village to survive, I must see to it that they are not preyed upon.
I can get down with that.
Yeah.
This village needs some love. It's definitely a fixer-upper.
Yes.
Get a lot better property values around here.
Count Town down there has fallen on hard times indeed.
Count Town, is that the name of it?
Yes.
We're gonna have to pick a new name. It's not very. I don't think it inspires a lot of visitors.
Well, you see, it has been purposely designed not to attract visitors for a good long time.
Well, let's fix that.
That would be great.
Yeah, the more appealing it is, the more villagers you can have, more shmoney you can have. You can make your real powerhouse. I mean, it can be exchanged for goods and services.
I think he understands how money works. He just doesn't
I'm
seem
sure he
motivated
does.
by it.
Oh.
Asking myself the question, I do not believe I am motivated by money, no.
Yeah, you do sound like a comrade.
Yeah. What does motivate Info?
Working towards the betterment of all in his charge.
Excellent.
And the pursuit of knowledge.
Fuck yeah. Hey, Trey
Yeah.
likes pursuit of knowledge.
Yes. I think, having heard your name was Info, I thought we would probably have that in common.
Well, you're welcome to my library.
It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
You say 2 of your party cannot breathe underwater?
I guess the turtle kind of can probably, but she's also hammered apparently.
Yeah, partied too hardy.
She got into the turtle moonshine.
Well, you know, it's what, like her first month out of her
Well,
clan.
That's why I said moonshine, right? Like,
Yeah.
canonically, Xena is like a hillbilly from a swamp or a forest. They keep saying swamp, but she's from a forest.
Hmm.
Data walks over to a bell tower.
Info.
Info.
Yeah, what's he doing at the bell tower?
He pulls on a cord and this thick rope that's, thicker than his arm, and he just brings down the bell by himself. This
Like
bell
rings it or just
No. He
tears it out of the ceiling?
No, he doesn't tear it down. Like he unhooks a rope and it starts lowering.
Ah, gotcha. What's with the bell, buddy?
According to my design, and he takes a piece of paper and just starts drawing across it. Just like a printer. Left to right. Making dots.
Dot matrix with a quill.
Yeah. Do you know the, this is out of game question, but, Da Vinci bell?
No.
Like you put a bell underwater and then you breathe in it?
Oh, like a
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. He just draws one of those. If you use rope and tie these corners here to create ballast, you can have a breathable apparatus underwater.
Holy shit. Doug's mind is blown.
I'm just imagining his jawbone like falls down and clacks.
I hope one day to make a portable unit, but I do not believe we can make steel in such quantity.
He's talking about scuba, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fun fact,
He
that is an
apparently-
acronym.
Yeah, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Yep.
Semi-closed.
Oh, excuse me. Apparently Da Vinci did design a scuba suit, and it is nightmare fuel.
It is, actually.
You ever heard of a spell called Greater Testicular Torsion?
What is
Doesn't that imply there's a lesser, which I don't agree?
Yeah.
All testicular torsion is greater.
Trey, can you cast Testicular Torsion?
It's not here in my spell book. No.
You should work on that. It seemed like it'd be really powerful.
Your
does.
Necromonicon hollers right now?
Yeah, I'm just like giving Doug the side eye, like, dude, are you okay?
Your flesh book is screaming.
Just started screaming.
Yes.
Like incoherently, or
It's wailing.
Doug, do you need to feed it?
I gave it to Trey. It's not my problem anymore.
Oh yeah.
God, do I need to feed it?
I've
never
been
had
putting
a-
this I've been putting this kidney
Kidney
powder in its
powder?
mouth, but it didn't seem to care.
Okay, well, let's see. What?
Hey Theo,
Hey, Theo.
Maybe it
Hey.
likes regular parchment?
maybe.
Try to give it some parchment to eat.
It takes the parchment, chews on it, and then spits it out.
All right. Well,
Make
waste
me
parchment.
observation.
Perception.
Yeah.
To catch you up, Theo, canonically, you have been getting drunk in the bar.
Yeah, we're hammered.
15?
I'm sorry,
You-
fam. I could not.
You notice
That's
that
Alright.
you notice that there is writing on the paper.
Oh. I'll go ahead and open it. I guess
It's
I kinda
it's a
tinkle it.
spell.
Woohoo!
Greater testicular torsion.
The 9th level spell.
What does?
It deals 40-20 damage.
It's gonna do 2d8 temporary con damage to any male. Until
Any male
concentration
mammal?
ends.
Like, can you testicular torsion a cloaca? I don't believe so.
No.
Yeah, I would have to say mammal. Or mammal-like entity.
Yeah, mammalian.
Yeah.
God, why is this song right in the tip of my fucking tongue?
2d8 temp con damage to male mammals.
Yeah.
Cool.
And links for concentration. Just gotta think about it.
Got it.
You see Xena burp in the corner and just barf violently.
Oh God.
All right, what are you guys gonna do from here?
Well, we got more information about we got information about the first Herald. We can go cave diving with this thick diving bell that info just ripped out of the ceiling. We can find a victim for Trey's new spell. We can the
I think we
world is
should
our
go-
oyster.
I think we should go check out the Herald Cave.
Yeah, I'm super down. I'd be really interested in that. I mean, this whole like first Emperor will rise again shit. Fuck the Empire. I could hopefully fix it if that is me, because I am risen.
Just don't get corrupted after you become the Emperor. I don't want to have to do it, Brutus.
You can't stab me. I don't have flesh.
Before we go, I actually was hired to come to this place for another reason.
Oh,
Yeah, what's up?
are you the Brutus?
No, so Grog, son of Paul Ryson, he's a farmer down there. The water in the canal that runs through his fields has stopped, and so he paid me to come up and find out why.
Oh God.
Is it the perpetual rainstorm for the last 800 years finally stopped?
Probably. There's gonna be some downstream consequences.
And you guys stopped the rain? Why
Yep.
would you not bless the rains?
Because they weren't
Also
down in
in
Africa.
Africa.
Where's
Yeah,
Africa?
there'd been a perpetual. That tracks as a European question. It's a country you've never heard of. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, there was a perpetual rainstorm that was fucking this place up. We had to stop it.
Yeah.
That sucks for Gronk, whatever the
Grog?
person's name was. Yeah, there you go.
Son of Paul Ryson?
Son of Paul Rice. Yeah, no, he's magical problems. Sorry, buddy.
I heard.
It's such a shame for his farm.
He's probably gonna have to drill a well or something.
I'm sure we can find a solution for his farm.
I'm a druid. I can make rain. Like a little.
Little.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard, but back when I was walking around alive, I did get a chance to see this comedian. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but his quote was, "Magical problems require magical solutions."
Is it a comedian or a philosopher?
It was a comedian, actually. Stand-up comedy man. I saw at a bar once.
Okay. Yeah, we could also just like dig him an artesian well.
True. I mean, we know of a cave that's full of water.
Somehow I don't know that cave is like under his farm. The location of the water cave may be an issue.
That's true. And he can always move his farm.
Yeah, no, the water soften was the victim.
Yeah.
Info, ask a question. What is the farmer a farmer of?
It's a great question.
I believe he was a
weed farmer.
I mean, I would assume rice.
I was gonna say, if it was weed,
Yeah,
we gotta
really.
save that place, but
Now that you know it's rice, you don't give a
You know
shit.
what? I do remember it was rice and cranberries.
Ah.
Rice and cranberries. Okay.
According to my records, those are two of the most heavy water needed plants there are.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, cranberries grow in bogs.
Yeah.
And you flood rice fields to protect them.
Yeah, he may have to switch to date palms.
Mm.
I worked on a date farm in Israel.
Perhaps instead of looking at the water problem, we can find a agricultural
Like,
solution.
I've been trying to think of a way to make fun of you using date farm, and I can't do it. I'm slow today. Yeah, maybe we can bring that guy some different crops that'll grow in a more arid region.
Yeah.
If only there was a druid.
Has he heard of a potato?
I'm sure he has, but you know,
I'm rather sure he
somebody else in
hasn't.
The area grows potatoes.
Or
Maybe we can
tomato?
find a solution for him. Maybe we bring him new crops. We'll see. But
Maybe a tomato?
Those require a lot of water too, if I recall correctly.
But as much as rice?
I mean,
not
no,
as much as rice.
that's not a high bar to clear.
Why don't they just grow good berries?
Look, Xena, not everybody's a druid.
Very
Unfortunately.
simple.
Someone's got to grow regular berries.
I produce a good berry.
Yeah, let's. We gonna go to the cave first. Or we're gonna go help out this poor bastard farmer.
We can help out the farmer. I feel like, you know, his problem is more immediate. Ours is just a simple little, or not simple, but you know, it's just an adventure.
Cave's not going anywhere.
Work before pleasure. Cave's not going anywhere.
I find that an odd attitude from Doug. He seems
Why
like he would
not?
want to party.
No. He spent his whole life basically partying, doing fuck all. He feels kind of bad about it.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought that he spent his whole life working and doing his job, and now he wants to party.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
It's just he feels his human life was wasted.
Can't waste that
Not
skill
always
in life.
doing the right thing.
Yeah, he was a Starjakar.
Yeah.
All right, let's go deal with this girl.
Gina would love to help a farmer.
Pierce is talking to a bird, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not realize you could hear me.
Yes, just gently whispering into the microphone. Hopefully, you're talking to your bird and not Haley.
Yeah. No, I'm talking with a bird. She gets mad when we pick her, or she doesn't like hands to begin with, but then she crawls into your hand and gets really mad that she's in your hand and starts biting you.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Clearly, we're very on topic here. Yeah, let's go help this farmer.
Let's fuck this farmer up.
No.
I help him.
You need some coffee, Xena. You're a little drunk. Man, what would happen if you gave a turtle coffee?
One way to find out.
Oh.
True. Fun roll?
So the farm is actually going to be south in this direction.
Okay.
And that's probably like a week and a half journey from where you're at currently.
All right, let's not forget the wagon wheels this time.
Yeah. Stock up on shit.
Let's take our time and prepare. I'll go check in on the cook and Rod. Make sure that the cook isn't beating the shit out of Rod for some reason.
You see the cook just seething with all he has is like lentils. Just rice and lentils. There's no spices.
Really dolloping up that gruel for the orphans.
It's all plated immaculately.
The problem is there's no plates.
He's got like little cookie cutter forms that he's sticking in the kids' hands and being like, "Don't move."
Lisa, it burns.
He's
I'm gonna go see what. Yeah.
He has a piece of charcoal that he's using as pepper. And just grinds it over each one.
Yeah, I don't know if that's helping the kids.
Get those toxins out.
Sober them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the cook's damage? Why is he so upset?
Chef, does it canonically have a name?
I thought we decided it was Tanith.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah, Tanith it is. Oh no, he's Scottish, you said.
Yeah,
Chef Macbeth.
I was going.
Chef McCheese.
I was going Chef Gorg.
Nah. I guess it would be Mac Cheese, because he's Scottish. Yeah, Chef Mac Cheese.
I was going Chef Gord and then Ramsay.
Yeah, but what's his deal?
He does not like cooking with such shitty ingredients.
Okay, well, let's get him some better ones. We're going on a road trip to a farm. He can come get fresh farm to table produce.
Yeah.
His eyes just light up and like, oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Get in the wagon, buddy. We gotta sort out this farm guy too. You can help him pick out some new things to grow.
He jumps in
Plus,
the cart.
the guy was growing crops, right? He was doing farming, and his land is about to be like a little dried up by comparison, right? Like he could probably do ranching instead.
Oh, true.
Maybe let's bring him some cows.
Yeah, this became a fucking Western.
We're just gonna find some random cows.
We could buy some somewhere, right? Like they sell cows in places.
Yeah, I mean the castle has a couple. The town might
I
have
don't think
one.
we gotta. If we rustle the cows, then it's definitely a western.
Yeah, but now you all have become cowboys.
That's not true. I think Xena's a cowgirl turtle. Yeah. Yeah. Let's buy some cows off of the villagers and take them. Well, do we want to drag them several hundred miles? Can we buy cows closer to this fucking farm?
There's a lot of farms in the region, and a lot of them supply the Underdark and the dwarven city of Clunar down there.
Okay. Would it be likely to buy cows, or do you think we're gonna have to drag them all the way down? Maybe let's buy some chickens and throw them in the wagon. They'll transport better than cows. And look for some cows once we're in the area.
Yeah, if you guys can get 5 gold together.
Yeah.
That should be plenty to buy a couple chickens, a rooster, supplies for them for the trip.
Enough to get our hands on a cock.
Yeah.
Get
5
some
gold?
worms.
I'll
Yeah.
get the 5 gold since I've already been paid by this gentleman to find out what was
We're
going
gonna
on.
spend his mystery money on here. Fuck off, your shit's broken. Alright, that works. That works for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Alright,
go.
let's do it.
All right, you guys are on a journey. Let's do. Is everyone good for right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. So the way I'm gonna do
Wait,
it.
would this be a convenient time to take a break and have a smoke?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do that then. You mean
Alright.
You give me like 10?
Yeah, 3 top of the hour restart.
Oi.
Cool.
So now that we're taking a break, I gotta say my new dealer just texted me the most dealer statement I've ever heard. And he said
Yeah?
he'll be another hour and a half because he's at the zoo.
Fuck yeah.
Living down to stereotypes.
I love this new dealer.
Dude, he sounds awesome.
I'm gonna go with
They
smoke. I'll
sound
be
awesome.
back.
Okay.
Man, this party is nothing but left turns.
Two left turns.
Doesn't even know how to make a right.
3 left turns make it right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you make them 5 at a time. So yeah, you guys didn't really, well, at least Theo and Candle, you guys didn't really miss too much.
Cool.
Terribly sorry
Yeah,
about
I-
my alarm issues.
Once again, me, Theo, I was not much earlier than you.
Oh, I see. I see.
Like
I
maybe
made the
5 minutes.
mistake of- Yeah. I made the mistake last night of tequila, and
The rest of the pizza?
I'm so close to finishing.
I'm just unable to withstand the temptations of my bed after I wake up.
Honestly, if I didn't sleep on the couch and I was in my bed, I don't think I would have made it. So that's very fair.
It happens.
Yeah, it was not fun during school, but I just cannot stay awake after alarms sometimes. Dealing with like semi-conscious Theo is very challenging.
It will happen one day. I mean, everyone here will be late eventually, not a big deal.
Oh, thank you. I don't treat it cavalierly, and I intend to make efforts to do better next.
Well, thank you. That helps.
Yes.
Be right back.
I'm back.
Try that now, Gizem.
What's up?
Try that now.
Try what?
The distance.
Oh. Ah. Nice.
All right. Is everyone back, or are we still waiting?
I don't know. I'm back.
I am back.
Candle. Ryan. Sam.
Dean. Really music.
I drew a sea serpent.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Is there a way Lunabot can tell me what music this is?
Posted in the voice channel text chat.
Voice channel text.
Yeah, like you know when you hover over the DnD thing, there's the open
Oh.
chat button.
How intriguing.
All right, is everyone back?
I think so.
Candle?
Yeah. Candle could wait for his drug deal.
Probably.
Mhm.
Guess what I was going to ask you. How do you like my Trogdor?
Where's your Trogdor? Underneath my sea serpent?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I couldn't tell what it was.
Oh no, that's Trogdor the Burninator.
Okay. What is Trogdor the Burninator?
You're too young for that one.
He was a man.
I will. He's a dragon man.
He was dragon.
Okay, I found the video. I'll send it to you.
I only know of Pun the Kobold God.
It's a worthy deity.
Yeah.
Trogdor is the best deity. Trogdor was a man.
God, this is Web 1.0. No, I guess it's Web 2.0, but still.
I'm watching it.
No. Maybe it's Web 1.5.
I'm back.
Oh, awesome.
Welcome back, Candle.
Howdy.
That's everybody, but we're now
Chandler
delayed by
mentioned my
Trogdor.
pizza, so I had to go heat some up.
Trogdor.
Consonant V's.
Consonant V's. All right. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
I really like Trogdor the Burninator.
All right. The way we're going to do
Ready.
this, because it's going to be a long-term trip, we're going to do a couple of survival rolls from everybody, just to make it nice and easy. Just 2 rolls each. Round 1, if everyone can do a survival.
That it.
How do I roll that in roll 20 now that my character sheet's updated?
Just hit survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, when your character sheet's open, or if you want to pop it out into a second window, you just click where survival is on your skill list. And it'll give you a little prompt that says, like, do you want to do that?
Where's this fucking go?
I survived. I think.
You crit.
Thing.
Doug, roll me a 1d10.
Yeah. Pull up my die sheet.
Because Doug biffed it.
Yeah. Which sucks because I have +4 and proficiency in survival. Oh well.
He just kind of fell asleep and accidentally sent the cart into a river.
Yep.
What?
Lost a day of travel.
I feel like Doug's not allowed to drive anymore. He fell asleep at the wheel.
I mean, everyone falls asleep at the wheel.
That's what horses are for.
Don't let me drive.
Our horses need a lot more management.
All right, if everyone can make me 1 more survival. for the second week.
Jesus, Trey, coming in hot.
Yeah.
Everyone did great again except for Doug, who's not
Yeah.
allowed to drive after last time.
Oh, okay, there we go. There's a good roll finally.
Second week goes so well, you actually make up the day that you lost.
Wow,
You still don't get your driving privilege back.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
You're still on
That's
timeout.
fine.
With the time it takes to switch out a person, like all that time, and you just kicked him off, you actually made up the time. So, yeah, he's no longer allowed to drive.
That's okay. I didn't like driving anyway.
As you pass, through the hillside, the Ramcha jungle, and you kind of get to the southern tip of the Ramcha jungle, where this farm kind of sits between the mountains and where the jungle forms.
Well, that's going to change over a couple of decades. That jungle's going to turn to savannah.
The area around you, there's a lot of farmland, and a lot of it is growing. These rice fields. You see these rice paddies go up the mountain, and they lead
Oh, let's
deeper
fuck these
into the
farms up,
mountains,
too.
into the mountainside, and the road seems to be
Earl
getting
wants to do a Vietnam.
the road gets thicker as it leads into the mountains. Where normally you expect it to get thinner as you get deeper into the mountains.
Interesting.
So
Let's figure out why that is, and I'm gonna sort of like snap my fingers in front of Earl and be like, "We can't hear Paint It Black. Only you can." Yeah. So I take it we're going by a village at some point.
you find it's nightfall as you come across the farm itself, but the actual farmstead is a little quaint little location.
Is that river on the map dried up right now?
It's not dried up, but it's definitely lower than it ever has been. Looking at the sides, it's like the stream's still moving, but it is not what it once was.
Gotcha.
Like there's a
Well-
good like 2 or 3 feet missing from the stream.
Who wants to? Well, I guess Trey should probably lead our knocking on the door and not the skeleton that in the middle of the night that would give everyone a fucking heart attack.
Or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll like loiter by the wagon and let Trey go.
I'll splash around in the stream.
Just imagine Xena just like lying, belly down, just flopping arms and legs.
Watching you wiggle back and forth in the stream is making me giggle.
Earl and Hazzy are like sharing a spliff, watching Xena splash around.
This is great, guys.
Get some, buddy.
This really does it for me.
A turtle of simple pleasures.
Is there any lewdness to it?
I don't
No,
think
not in the
so.
slightest.
Yeah.
It's incredibly genuine.
The most
Very,
pure
very
splashing
childlike
you've
wonder.
ever
Yeah,
watched.
yeah. What's Doug up to?
Pile of bones.
Yeah, you're just out. You're done.
Yeah. Probably like throwing the knife, and calling it back, chilling, shooting the shit.
You're doing yo-yo knife tricks.
Yeah.
Walk the knife.
So yeah, Trey.
Trey and Gronk, was it?
Grog.
You knock on the door. You hear a
Yes.
thunderous noise out from the other side. Who is it?
Trey, you hired me to look into your water problem.
Oh, hold on. The door like barely contains itself. Like it does not, like it's physically not strong enough to hold how forceful this guy is. And he throws open the door, and he steps out of this little house, and everyone else sees this, like almost 7
Little
foot
house on the not prairie.
Yeah. Well, it's like a little house, and it's a little quaint little structure, and doorway maybe 5 feet high. You might have to duck into it a little bit to get into it, but it looks cozy. Out from this house walks out this 7 foot tall, just half orc, who just is just wider than the house is.
So he's a thick boy.
He is thick. He's
Man.
wearing plaid. He has like he's like a plaid robe, and there's just like a piece of cloth covering, and that's like all he has on right now.
Yeah, clearly we've woken him up.
Yeah,
Or at least gotten him out of bed.
yeah. So, what did you find? He like leans on the house, and the house like leans over slightly.
I'll gesture back to the rest
Those
of the party.
poor idiots. You gesture back to the
my-
turtle playing in the stream, and two guys getting stoned watching the turtle.
My odd yet efficient new friends back there. Well, the reason why there was all this water before was a kind of a curse, I guess. Storm that raged to the north of here, and well,
I don't know if I would call it a curse. I'd call it a blessing on this land.
yes, a curse for one is definitely a blessing for another. Unfortunately, it was terrorizing the north, and well, it appears that they've calmed the storm, and that's gonna affect your water supply here. But we
For how long?
thought maybe we could. We could
The
maybe
foreseeable
change-
future.
Yeah, the foreseeable future. I don't foresee the storm coming back anytime soon.
Throw me a charisma check.
This is just like a
Charisma
check, not
save.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a save. Okay, I have advantage on saves. 17.
You see him like where he was leaning and kind of being good natured. Like he actually sits down and he breaks the house. Like the entire like front just like gives way under him.
His ass is too fat.
That means
No,
my farm's gone. I won't be able to make.
I'll still be here.
Your current crops may not survive, but we thought maybe we had a solution for you, and well, we bought some birds. What do you guys call these things again?
I'm gonna whip out the cock.
We got some
Put that
chickens, we got
away,
some
sir.
cows.
This is not the time for that.
The rooster.
Oh, yes. Yes, these things, roosters and chickens. Figured you can have a different kind of farm.
One that probably smells significantly worse.
Don't tell
Tastes
him.
better.
Yeah, it does taste better.
I mean, with chickens, you get double, right? You get meat and eggs. That's pretty awesome.
True.
And
Plus,
feathers for nice down blankets and pillows.
True.
Do chicken feathers work for pillows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not the best to use, but they are okay.
I just imagine as he like tells his head, he's like, "Do chicken feathers?" And Trey just puts a finger on his. Shh.
I think goose is optimal, but digress.
Yeah, I think goose down is where it's at.
It's specifically the tufts behind the butt.
Yeah.
Yep.
We also get
I
cows
had
for them
that.
too, right?
What was
I
that?
We
think
talked
we
about
ditched
buying
the
them on the
cows
way
for-
in.
Oh.
Did we find any on the way in?
You guys did not stop. This is the first stop you guys had.
Ah.
Okay, well, we'll tell him that we were gonna get him a cow or two as well, and we're gonna go look around for him tomorrow when it's light out.
I could hunt in the forest for cows.
Nina, I like where your head's at, but I don't think there are any like wild forest cows around
Yeah, I think your head's up your shell a little bit.
Well, maybe there's cows. There could be mountain
Moo.
Is there a ghost cow?
Hark in the distance.
It's one of those fabled wild cow I've heard of.
Wild steer.
Forest cattle. Yeah.
What
He,
if I
in one hand, he takes all the chickens and like takes notes about how to care for them and everything.
Yeah, we should have brought him a chicken book. We'll
is
tell
he-
him that if he mails us, if he sends us a letter with postage, we'll send him back a book about how to take care of chickens.
If I could read, I'd love that.
We can get some
If we
diagrams
figure out
made.
how to make a prestidigitation, a picture book, a little, a medieval pop-up book about chicken care.
I do have press.
Yeah, a
and a few
prestidigitation book.
pages of parchment.
Yeah, if you have some parchment handy.
Yeah. I have 9 pages left.
How many pages do you need to instruct someone how to feed a chicken? Feed the chicken. Don't let a fox eat it. Collect eggs. When the chicken starts to annoy you, eat it.
Speaking of farmer, do you need help making a chicken coop?
What do you need a chicken coop for?
The chickens
coop
need a
your
place
chicken.
to live. To coop your chickens.
They can't just live in the field?
No, something will eat them because they're
Hawks and
tasty.
shit. Hawks, owls, foxes, wolves.
Wild steer.
Yeah.
Then you could even get like a movable pen for the chickens, and then they can make your plants grow better.
True.
Yeah, you can also sell fertilizer now.
Yeah.
True.
Do I
There's so many
know
business
things that,
opportunities.
do I know things about chickens that I know in real life?
I mean, for comedic effect, yes.
I not necessarily like I had something, but like for like the game, is that like something that like something simple like that that's not combat?
I mean, canonically, you are not your character. so you shouldn't metagame, but you would know common sense things.
Okay.
Unless your character had a reason to know them, right? Like if your backstory says you're from a farm, then sure.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not.
But like again, beyond that, like
No, yeah.
I'm sure Earl knows a
Yeah,
great
that was
recipe
more-
for chicken. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, I bet Earl knows how to make a killer barbecue sauce. He seems like the type.
Fire. Fire. But cool.
The
He
secret
uses
is
alchemical spices.
the secret is butter.
Yeah, like 4 sticks.
You feed that to the chicken first, and then you eat it.
Doug's a pate connoisseur. Yeah, so does Gronk like our solution?
That was a 17. He's not happy, but he's also kind of like, you can see he's trying to do like the best he can with what he's given.
Yeah. Again, like we don't have a perfect solution, right? Like we had to stop a natural disaster for somebody else, and it causes a mild natural disaster for him. So we came with the best we could, which was chicken shit.
You don't happen to know of anyone who has to do anything with contracts, do you?
Why? What kind of contracts?
Well, the rice was going to go to the Dwarven City.
He needs like a contract lawyer.
I mean, there's Count Acula, weeks travel north of here. He's very learned, very much into helping people in his charge cares about.
Yeah, are we
Petition
annexing
him.
this village? We're gonna claim this land in the name of Acula.
Also, keeping my distance from him, I am going to slowly approach, introduce myself as Doug, a friendly skeleton, so I can join in on this conversation.
Oh, I've never met a friendly skeleton before. He seems kind of... Actually, throw me a sense motive.
Yeah. Is that just perception?
Yeah.
20. Unnatural.
I feel like Hazzy and Earl are too high and are just hanging out with Xena.
And Tina's just totally
Yeah,
off on
just
her own.
living her best life in the puddles.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's-
Get inspired.
Oh, I've never met a friendly skeleton before. Must be rough at the
skeleton.
family party.
Well, yeah.
He laughs and like makes a smashing motion. Yeah, I've smashed a lot of them in my time.
Oh, brother, so have I.
You were all about that flesh life until recently.
Yeah. Well, I only woke up, like 9 months ago.
Oh, that sounds
I'm
horrible.
not too sure how I came. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a second shot though. That's kind of cool, minus the undead curse.
Well,
Wait, how long ago did Doug die?
About 100 years.
Okay, so he's been out for a while.
Yeah. That's neither here nor there. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
I don't
that
know if you heard. I don't know if you heard what I was talking about over there, but there is that Count Acula up north. He cares a lot for his villagers, and he's very, very learned. As well as Brocephus Jones over there. He's got some learned skills. He's got people that work for him, a gentleman's gentleman. They could definitely help with a contract sort of thing.
Yeah, I bet my parents do have a bunch of litigators.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I'm too high though. I'm space cadet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's a bit under the weather right now.
Must have been a
So I'm
long journey.
above it.
It was.
I can relate. I suppose maybe we can finish the conversation tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Does he mind if we camp out in his yard?
I would invite you into the house, or at least what's left of it.
Why is this house all tore up?
He broke it because he was mad that we couldn't fix his water problem.
It seems like he needs like a bigger, sturdier house.
This is my pa's house.
Oh.
Do you
Nice.
take after your mother?
Yeah. She's one with the green thumb.
Yeah.
I have 2 green thumbs.
He just smiles at you.
Do you have thumbs?
Do I? That's a great question. I believe I think I have 3 fingers and a thumb. So what I wonder is I do have access to Druidcraft.
When you Google "do turtles have thumbs," your first result is no, turtles do not have opposable thumbs. Thanks, internet.
I have Druidcraft as a cantrip, and I could make it rain here for a day. Would that help you any, farmer?
It helped me.
Canonically, they do have a thumb.
Huh.
Oh.
They have 3 fingers and a thumb.
I'm not so worried about a single rainstorm so much as all the ones to come. If you can come here every year, that'd be great. I'm willing to pay.
Is there a local druid that you could teach to make it rain?
I wonder. Can I teach this farmer to be a druid?
I don't think you can do it in the next day.
No. I can leave him a book. I can mail him a book.
It's gotta be a picture book or a pop-up book. He doesn't read.
I'll mail him the good book.
Just a pile of just earth.
Yeah.
Just a big old bag of manure. Don't know if I have the knack to be a druid.
Well, so if I came back here yearly and created rainstorms, how much would that need? Because I could fly here. I could turn into a bird and fly here.
I was about to say, I don't think turtles fly.
How much rain can you produce?
Not
See,
much right now.
That's the tough part. It doesn't really say.
What spell are you talking about?
So as Druidcraft, whispering to the spirits of nature, you create a falling effect. You create a tiny sensory effect that predicts the weather at your location for the next 24 hours. So I could create rain, or create a cloud, and that predicts that there will be rain at this location for a day.
I don't know if you.
So I don't create the rain, I just cause the rain to happen.
No, you don't. You just predict it.
True.
You can make flowers blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom.
Yes.
But for weather, you just predict the weather. We need to get you a job as a meteorologist.
Yeah, so
Oh, I'm
it
sorry. I was reading this wrong. I understand now. Thank you.
it sounds
So I
like
create the orb, and then the orb turns into what the weather's going to be.
Yeah. So if you predict rain, whatever you create, you'll create like a tiny little rain cloud, right? Like.
I see. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you. Xena doesn't have high reading comprehension.
We noticed.
Xena is canonically a hillbilly.
Oh, the hilliest of billies.
So it sounds like it's a pretty sure thing that this water is going to no longer be as good as it used to.
Yeah.
We can work
Yeah.
on it though. We might be able to do some aqueduct building.
Aqueduct from where?
Well, that's a question now, ain't it?
I guess. Do we have the kind of funds for that? The kind of resources? That's quite the civic
Resources?
undertaking.
Kind of, right? Again, the Better Roads organization is all about that.
I mean, yeah, but aren't you gonna have to like petition them and get like zoning permits and building an
Yeah, it's
aqueduct?
gonna
is
be a process. It might be faster to do an imperialism and then just do it by decree.
Yeah.
Are there? Wait, you used to be a part of the Empire, right?
Yeah.
They don't have broken down aqueducts somewhere we could fix up.
I mean, I feel like they're kind of in use, aren't they? They're kind of by the major cities,
Yeah.
isn't there? Yeah.
I always have to work on it.
Think,
Also,
think like
they're
Rome.
enormous. Yeah.
Like 180 Rome.
So like immediately post Republic.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait a minute. I have a great idea. What if I dig wells for him with a moonbeam?
Or if you just did some what is that water witching shit? Water dowsing?
Divination?
Yeah, there you go.
Divine. Yes, I would.
Yeah, let's dig this sucker a well.
So
We'll
could
give him
I
some
use
water to go with his
my-
chickens.
Could I just use like my natural nature sense and druid powers, or perhaps even localize druid craft into a small area close to the ground and search for water, underground water?
You certainly can.
Awesome. Where'd my character sheet go?
You find a spot right next to Doug.
Awesome.
Doug's gonna get out of the way. Should we ask Grond here if he actually wants a well?
Does he?
Yes. Gron, would you want a well? Do you want some water well water?
Well, it can't hurt, I suppose.
You could use it to grow some of your crops, and
Yeah. Again, it's not going to replace the
Um,
stream, but it's the best we can do.
and perhaps someday we could send you some low water crops.
And some aqueducts.
Have you heard of quinoa?
Quinoa?
Yeah, I
Yes,
think I
it's
caught
what
that
it
one
can
time.
be.
Can't say I ever have. Make me a strength check.
Me or
Beat a 12.
I'll assist with a strength check.
Strength. I have decent strength.
There you go.
Oof. I do not have decent strength.
Xena points towards this point in the ground and then digs a hole. Like, starts digging a hole like 10 feet away from where she pointed at. And then Doug, like, I don't know what's going on with her. And then digs a hole right where she pointed at. You get one hit of the shovel, and you already hear water gushing into the hole.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
Excellent work, Doug. You're living up to your name. We're down to it.
Yeah. Oh, so you finally figured out the joke, huh?
Oh, what?
Never mind.
Again, he's a himbo. He doesn't get the joke.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the hole started. We see water there.
The
If
water
I-
is
if I
literally
move
just
you-
beneath the grass.
If I
It's real suspicious.
Weird well.
It's just a really like sodden, gross, wet lawn all the time. Gronk doesn't understand why.
guess this makes sense. If I moonbeam like 40 feet into the ground, will you be able to make a well, Grand?
I suppose so.
You got rocks here.
Yeah.
I could do that. I could help you get started on the well tonight. And go dive in the river for rocks.
Do you guys
Or
think I should
splash
allow
in
her
the stream.
to?
What? You talking
Yes.
to us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trey, what do
guys
you
have been
think?
Trying to help.
Trey, I hired you. What do you think I should do here?
I think if you want to keep your crops, this is the best chance at doing so.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Okay, I crack my knuckles, or click my claws together, and I rain down moonlight from the sky.
Oh, my
Let's
eyes!
say-
I can't see.
I
Right,
just
this is the
shove
OSHA
that
approved
moonbeam into the
goggles.
ground. Do I have to roll attacks against the dirt?
No.
Only if you attack the darkness.
I just vaporize it.
How big's the hole?
10 feet? No, 5 feet. 5 foot
5 foot
radius.
radius.
Oh, 5 foot radius, you're right. So,
There.
10-foot diameter. Brilliant.
It's hard to see the edges, but now there is a perfectly round hole.
That's a big fucking well. Awesome.
You hear the gushing of water going into it.
Yeah, actually, Jesus, that's not a well. That's like a full-on cenote.
Awesome. Well, the hole's good. I'm gonna look for some rocks.
You're on a couple right now.
Well, I don't know that I know much about building a well. Besides that it has rocks.
Way there.
I'm gonna throw some rocks in the hole. Get started for him.
Filling up his well with rocks.
She doesn't know what she's doing, does she?
Not even close.
Not at all. I mean,
Okay.
again, my people are nomadic. We didn't really have wells. I've heard of them.
Thank you, Xena.
Hole Hole in the ground, you get water. Easy peasy.
You have a loose understanding of the natural world for being a druid.
This is a little more artificial.
She just kind of floats away.
Oh, farm saved. I call that a job well done.
Mission accomplished.
You see the river dry up behind you.
That was convenient timing.
As all the water starts going into the well. Filling that up.
Oh, I just made you like a pond. Okay, that works. That's something. I'm sure this will fill up and the water will keep flowing.
I'm sure there'll be no other unintended consequences from this either.
No.
Absolutely.
Well, I suppose that makes sense. Grog says.
I think this makes perfect sense.
Good work for the evening. Let's call it a night and resume in the morning.
Yeah.
Stop throwing rocks around in the middle of the night. Waking up all of Grog's neighbors. Yeah, I guess we'll just camp out on the lawn.
Yeah.
Xena shells up in the river.
I will take the
Gonna
chicken
drown?
with. You see Grog
sure
take the
the
chickens
heck
in with him.
Right on.
Now, I have a second question. Would a hole in the ground work for a chicken coop? Temporary
What?
chicken coop. I could
So,
create
yes.
a moonbeam
Yes.
slightly in the air.
It would.
Chickens are not subterranean.
So, I believe it was the Aztecs who used to dig 10-foot holes and throw their kids inside of them. And then leave them there all day.
Bad
just
naughty
sounds like
kids
your
get thrown in
kind
the
of
dirt
thing.
hole.
Yeah. So I imagine you can do the same with chickens, no problem.
I don't think that's how that logic works.
Just gotta give them some food and they'll be fine.
Yeah, just throw some seed in there.
Good enough for
Worms.
children, it's good enough for chickens.
Hey, if it's good enough for children, it's more than good enough for children.
What?
If it's good enough for children, it's more than good enough for chickens. There we go.
Well, I asked Gron where he would like a 10-foot diameter and
40 foot deep.
5-foot deep hole. I
Is-
could cast it in the air and just like edge it down into the dirt.
I have this well at 40 feet deep.
Yes. No, the well is deep.
No, he wants to moonbeam another hole.
Christ,
I
I'm
think-
beaming holes in Gron's lawn.
Yeah, I think we need to have a conversation with Xena. No, just the one.
Okay. I mumble to myself, holes solve problems, don't create them.
Only some problems can be solved by holes.
It's the next morning.
Right on.
Good morning.
Morning, boys.
Howdy morning.
Howdy morning indeed.
Everyone wakes up to a chunk as someone's
What kind of
chopping wood.
chunk?
Someone's chopping wood.
Is it Grand?
It's from the other side of the house.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Yeah, you see Grung there. He's not wearing. He's just wearing a loincloth.
He's just freeballing
Nothing.
it.
Well, I mean a loincloth, but that's it. You see him just
I
chopping.
think that still constitutes freeballing it.
Yeah. You see him chopping this giant piece of wood.
It feels like everything is big around here. What's going on with that?
Talking about me, or are you talking about the wood? He flexes.
Both.
I can
Just
show you.
admiring your wood, my man.
I can show you how to work a shaft if you want.
I'm good. I'm good. It's not really my forte.
You prefer doing it by yourself, I guess?
No, just manual labor is not really his shtick.
Oh, it's nothing like getting all worked up and sweaty in the morning.
True.
He picks up this log that is probably about 40 feet in diameter.
Fucking trees do they have around here?
Fucking tree.
The kind of trees that have been overfed with water for 800 years.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, that's some old growth right there.
My father chopped down this tree, and we're not even halfway through it yet.
Impressive.
Convenient.
He breaks off a chunk to break off a chunk to break off a chunk. Just taking parts of the pie away.
Right on.
Xena
So let's,
marvels at 83.
Let's help him build this chicken coop.
Yeah.
What would this be? Because craft is no longer a skill. Sleight of hand, I guess?
No, I would just say probably someone make an intelligence check and everybody else does strength checks.
I have a negative
Dude.
2 for intelligence.
I'll do the intelligence check.
I'll just stick with
Sure.
strength.
Is that a just flat intelligence?
Yeah.
Mainly a decent strength roll.
Ooh. That didn't roll as well as I had hoped.
So
It's not a very
you
structurally sound chicken coop.
start like you build these plans for the coup in your head, and then you forget like what you're building the coup for, and for some reason you thought you were building a coup for cattle. So this thing is like gigantic and like designed for cows.
Man, that sounds more like the real me.
And then everyone else, you build it perfectly to plan. Unfortunately, that plan was fucked up.
Perfectly to spec. The spec is just terrible.
You guys still hear the gushing of water.
Yeah, how's that well looking pond?
Cenote.
Cenote is, you see the water going into it, and it just keeps going into it.
Is it like half filled? Is it
It is not
same as
filled at all.
before? Oh no. Where's the water
That's not-
going?
Into the mountain.
There's a mountain.
What mountain?
Oh no.
You guys are at the bottom of the mountain.
Oh.
If only we had some sort of aquatic companion who could swim down there and see what's going on and perhaps patch up the hole.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go investigate.
If only we did.
There's two of you.
Three of us can hold breath for a long time.
I don't think you hold your breath, dude.
Oh, I don't really have a breath to hold.
Mm-mm-mm.
I also don't know that you're an aquatic companion. Like, you just think effectively and don't breathe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so who's gonna jump
Alright,
in?
well, Xena, you wanna jump down here with me? And
Feels
Yeah,
like Azzy and
so-
Earl are splitting another spliff.
Should we use a rope to climb down?
Yeah.
Earl, do you have a rope we can use?
Yeah, I can be on rope duty.
Dangle a 50
Awesome.
footer.
Like, tie it around a tree or something.
Yeah, we got that hemp rope.
So right above this well hole, there is a couple trees. The branches are like thicker than your torso. You can't totally
Brilliant.
tie a rope up there.
Hmm. Tie it around a rock, maybe?
Oh, you said you could tie it around those branches, right? They're just
Yeah.
very thick and yeah.
Oh,
Thick and strong.
I see.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just like Grand.
Good, because I am a little heavy.
That's true.
Hey, don't be so down on yourself, Xena.
No one said it was a
No,
bad thing.
my shell is incredibly dense. I think I'm 500 pounds.
yeah, you are. We did figure out that you were like 400 or 500 pounds or something. Because again, you're
So, yeah,
ostensibly
you're now-
wearing like plate mail made of like, fingernails.
So you tied yourself to this tree. What do? Jump in?
I'd like to use the rope to descend down into the well.
Make me a strength check of 15.
Okay.
You could probably use athletics.
I could cast enlarge.
Would you fit in the hole?
Why would you cast enlarge?
Actually, yeah, that'd be weird. It'd give me advantage on strength checks. I did not pass.
Well, using athletics, that's more, for me, athletics is more like rope work. Versus
They're climbing
strength.
down a rope.
Well, there's,
Oh,
like, you're holding yourself and, like, climbing down the rope, or you're using your knots to descend down the rope.
well, they'd be the same value either way. So, my apologies. Because
I would say
We
you
just
make,
heard turtle splash.
you make it most of the way under your own power, but then, like, about halfway down this 40-foot hole, you, like, slip and lose your footing, and then you fall on your back with a splash. You hear this gargling noise coming from your right next to your head.
gargling. Well, I'm kind of stuck down here on my back.
Not if you're in the water, you're not stuck.
Can I investigate what the gargling is
Yeah.
or perceive it?
Accident, ignore that. Nat 20, let's go.
You feel the water being, not necessarily vacuum, but you feel there is a pressure coming in that's sucking up all this water from underneath, and you can feel it like vacuuming your skin to this hole in the dirt.
Delta V.
Well,
If you put your pad over it, it kind of sucks some of your pad into it.
intriguing. Hey everybody, there's a sucky hole down here that's taking the water.
Plug it up.
Can you toss me some rock?
Hazzy and Earl are just giggling, passing the split back and forth.
Yeah, toss me some rocks, everybody.
Yeah, I'll drop
Do
some
this.
head size.
Let me ritual cast floating disc, and then we can put like a couple massive rocks on that
Yeah, lower
and
them.
lower
There
it
we
down.
go.
Now you're thinking about portals. Because I was literally going to be stoned and just start throwing rocks down there.
Yeah.
Just stones you to death.
Just overhanding
I
them.
need 10 minutes to cast that.
That's plenty of time for everyone to get big enough rocks to fill it up.
Yeah. We'll start hauling rocks.
Can you lift someone with floating disc? Lift a person?
Yeah, it can hold up to 500 pounds.
Perfect.
If more weight is placed on it, then the spell ends and everything on the disc falls. But yeah, it holds up to 500 pounds. The
Nice.
3 foot by 3 foot diameter circle. That's one.
Is it called floating disc or Tensor's floating disc?
Just floating disc?
Interesting.
Yeah. Grab some rocks, put them on the disc.
Yeah, I'll help.
Anyone else helping Earl?
Do I not have
I'm
to
not
tend to
very
this rope?
strengthy.
I'm pretty strengthy. I can.
Not the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah, like the rope's tied up, so Xena's not going to float away. Do I need to make a strength check?
No.
Okay.
I'm just flexing for fun.
You literally can't flex, though, like, definitionally.
That's not important.
You're just posing.
Yeah.
A strength check will be like you're trying to carry the biggest rock you can, but just trying to get to like, I want to pick up a couple rocks. That's easy.
Yeah. Skull-sized rock.
Yeah. All right. After 10 minutes, you fill up this disc with prerequisite rocks.
And myself, because I have to be within 20 feet of it, and you said that was a 40-foot drop, so
Yep.
I gotta be on top of that disc as well.
Well, we can, like, lower you down on the rope, too.
Oh, that's true. Have that rope around me or something. Like, as much strength is bad.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about your strength too much. But yeah, you put the rocks at the bottom of the hole, and Xena kind of patches it up. She like hits this one spot a couple times with this rock, and this rock just gets stuck there. And then you start to feel the water start to fill up the hole again.
I think you could probably just float your way back up with the water.
Yeah.
Right, you can stand on your shell if you're cool with that.
Just to make sure the rocks are secure, I would like to cast Entangle around them. And try and work vines to, like, hold them together and hold them down.
Okay. Definitely can do that, so they're now immobilized over the hole.
Awesome. And then, yeah, I suppose I have a little swim back up. I'm pretty buoyant.
11 hours later.
Just floating.
You're
I
about
can climb the rope.
You're about halfway up the side.
Yeah, we just hose Xena up. I'm sure 3 of us hauling on the rope can hoist out a fucking
Yeah.
giant turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys now have her out of the hole.
Well, that looks like a job well done.
Smoke starts to come from the hole.
Smoke?
Knight takes it back.
Huh.
But yeah, you pull her out from the hole now. And Trey.
Awesome.
Eldron, what do you think?
Certainly there's going to be a lot of water.
Yeah, that's like 3,100 cubic feet of water right there.
I'm just gonna give a side eye to Doug.
How do you figure?
Volume of a cylinder.
Is this
You know,
some of your
5
maths
feet.
magic?
Something like that. They teach you some stuff in academy.
That's like more than 5.
It's a lot more than 5.
Cool. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, so what do you guys want to do from here?
Well, are we
How are we gonna
square
buy
with-
him cows?
Yeah, we gotta go get those cows.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find some cows for him.
You search up and down the road. You don't see any obvious ones right next door, at least.
Yeah.
So do you continue going up the road, or do you go down the road instead? Let me ask you this way: do you go further towards the mountain or further away from the mountain, the way you came?
I do not go deeper into the jungle to look for cows. Yeah, oh, here's a good one. Do I smell cow shit on the wind?
Yes.
True.
Which direction does it appear to be coming from?
Towards the jungle.
Okay, I guess I do go towards the jungle to look for cows. For this fabled wild jungle steer.
You see
A
this
fucking water buffalo or something.
You see this anik. It's this giant bovine beast, but hairy.
Okay. Does it appear to be like a wild creature and not domestic cattle?
It is wearing a bell right now.
There a brand on it.
There is a brand.
Okay. So is there a nearby farm with which this may belong to?
Yeah, this is the fenced-in portion.
Yeah, I'll go find the farmer and see if they want to sell me a cow.
Yeah.
Couple of cows.
You look at the cow. It has like a whole bunch of like curly hair. And they all have like curly hair.
Okay. Is it a sheep? Is that what's going on?
No.
But it was like an addict's.
Yeah. Like long hair, but curly.
Yeah.
I suppose waves might be a better descriptor.
Like the Scottish Highland cow or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go find the farmer and see if I can buy some cows.
Yeah.
You go to the farmhouse, and nobody's there.
Probably out ranching.
I mean, were they not in the field when I walked past it?
Not that you could see.
Okay. Hmm. I use survival to try and track wherever this person may have gone?
Sure.
Alright. Let's see how we do. Nope.
You see a couple tracks going into a house, and then the tracks disappear.
Clearly they're in the house.
You didn't knock, did you?
I thought I did knock.
Knock, no one's there.
Shove? Yeah, okay.
Knock louder.
No one is there, but louder.
No one is there but quieter?
I'll
okay.
use my familiar to get an overhead view here. Fly it up,
You have
take a peek
familiar?
through its eyes. Yeah, I can cast, or I have find familiar.
Okay, what's your familiar?
It's an owl.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
Who?
No, I don't remember. It's who?
Yeah.
Alright, fair. Though again, it's Hazzy, so I'm like, what's the owl's name? He's like, who? And I'm like, the owl.
If looks could kill. Yeah, I'll use the owl to get a bird's eye view and a look around.
Look around. You do not see anyone. You do see a couple extra cattle, though.
Oh, that's convenient.
You see one that looks dead.
That's less convenient.
We should probably go investigate the dead cow.
What's the distance from the cow? Or of the dead one?
Like maybe 80 yards.
Yeah, we can go check that out.
Let's slowly saunter that way. How is the cow dead?
Can I tell that?
Make a survival. There's 2 puncture marks on the neck, but it seems to be
God
like
damn
bone
it.
dry.
Like sucked dry?
Yeah.
Intriguing. These cows seem vulnerable.
Another natural predator, the vampire.
Better than eating people, I guess. The chupa-cobbler.
Chupa cobbler.
Yeah.
It makes shoes.
Actually, hold on. Let me take something back real quick. So, not only is it bloodless, there's also no bones.
You know,
Hmm.
ground beef.
Boneless ribs.
It has
Yeah.
legs.
No, it's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Because it's got no bones to hold it up off the ground.
What do you call a dog with
Ray's
no
over
legs?
there, like next to it, kind of sketching this thing out and like taking notes.
Wise.
Yeah, he's like really academically interested, and I'm like, fucking vampires.
Bone vampires.
Yeah, I'm like vampires, and you're like, it's a chupa-cobbler. I heard about these before.
Everyone make me a perception check.
Very 20.
19.
12.
21.
Trade Doug and Hesterbro. You hear a burp come from a book in someone's backpack.
Hey, Trey, would you
I'm
look
gonna
at
give the
the
side eye
question?
to Trey.
This thing hollers. It
The
barks.
Chupacabra con.
Ah, barking spiders.
I'll pull the book out carefully so it doesn't bite my fingers. And
Does it have taco breath?
I don't think it has any breath.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't breathe.
I'll give it another sheet of parchment.
It may be full.
You could also check to see if it's grown any new pages. That
Yeah, it
happened when I
doesn't-
gave it eyes.
It doesn't accept any new parchment.
Okay.
Did it grow anything new?
Yeah, I guess I'll open it up and search the pages.
You do find a new section inside.
Can I read this
Chupacabras.
section?
Chupacabras. Medium-sized lizard.
Oh man, have you ever seen the hypothesis about what the sort of like literal chupacabra is?
A dog with mange, right?
It's a hairless coyote.
Ah.
Am I able to read this whole section?
Yeah, so it explains. Well, actually, no. Let me ask you what languages you know.
I know Dalkin, Primordial, Deep Speech, Common, and Celestial.
Christ.
Sage background, baby.
Those are all the good ones.
I also know Primordial, by the way.
So in Common, it explains Chupacabra sucks the blood and bones out of victims while they sleep. Prefers livestock because they're not smart and easy to beat up.
That is a chupacabra. Okay, so I guess we should go look for a chupacabra.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not the book's fault that the cow got ate. Is the cow dead? Or is it suffering?
It's definitely not suffering anymore.
Okay.
It's dead.
Awesome.
Nina fucking hates cows. They disrupt the natural
No.
world.
I just still want to be in pain.
Alright, I guess I'm trying to track a chupacabra?
How do you do that?
Is that survival? Right?
How do you plan on doing it?
Does the book give any kind of like indication on footprints or things
Yeah.
like that?
Well, it's like
There's
let's
a
see if there's
three-toed footprint, one hind toe and two front toes,
Okay.
and it is a taloned reptile.
Survival
That
check
might help
around
us with
the
survival.
the cow corpse.
And then it's a nocturnal animal.
I got a 16.
Sorry, I love the song.
No, this is a fucking fantastic cover.
All right, what else do you guys want to know about it?
Oh, I was trying to track it. I was checking around
That's good
the.
enough for what we need.
Yeah.
They prefer to eat solitary animals.
So, but the cow has buddies.
Maybe they weren't awake or by the time.
We should get him some dromedary animals.
I can transform into a camel.
You can transform into a dromedary.
No, just a Bactrian camel.
Fun fact about Bactrian camels, they are exceptionally hardy to all weather.
Yeah.
Hot, cold.
They're also hysterically difficult to track.
Yeah. Dromedary camels at Haley Zoo. Really like Haley. They always like come up to the fence when she's working over there.
Huh.
Did you bribe them with snacks or?
No, they just like her. I heard Bactrian, I said dromedary. Yeah,
The dromedaries don't like her, just the Bactrians.
just the Bactrians. They're fucking huge.
Yeah, they're like stout though, right? Like dromedaries are a
Yeah.
lot more like lanky and tall, and Bactrians are just like a fucking furry tank.
Yeah. They spit.
Yeah, maybe let's come up with a chupacabra trap.
Yeah. Well, we got 2 other cows and a missing farmer. You know, I feel like generally herders are pretty in touch with their livestock. They're pretty well aware of what's going on with them. Did we check to see if the farmer's not dead in his house? Because
Oh, we did not.
that seems like important info.
I mean, I guess.
Info.
I
You
know a guy
open-
named info.
You open the door to the second farmer's cabin, and there's just a husk of farmer on the ground.
Yeah.
Husk of farmer.
There's a farmer empty.
Same puncture wounds, no bones.
You got it.
Great.
Is there anything of value on his person?
Yeah.
Let's rob his corpse.
Quick, where's his
He
life
doesn't need it
savings?
anymore.
Roll me a d8.
Rolling a d8.
I got a 1.
I got a 7.
I rolled a physical D8 and got a 4.
I'm not gonna turn out his pockets.
Coward.
Seems disrespectful of the dead.
I used to know I got a use for it.
You of all people should understand. You've been dead before.
Okay. And if I had awoken to empty pockets, I would have understood.
I feel like I'd be bothered if I woke up to empty pockets.
I mean, my pockets were pretty empty when I died anyway, so it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
So you
Chupacabra,
find-
Empty your pockets before they bury you
duck
anyway.
blind.
You find 7 gold pieces
Right.
and a picture of a small child.
Oh,
I
that's
should probably find.
God.
We could look for the small child. They're not necessarily dead.
I've ever sent you the bandit PTSD table before.
No.
It's a D&D table. Where whenever you kill bandits, you make your players roll on it. Let me go find it.
Oh, I already found it.
While you're looking to build this trap, you come across a small puddle of flesh.
Flesh puddle?
About half the size of the others.
Shit.
Is it the child?
It's the child.
Oh.
Well, definitely gotta kill a chupacabra now.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is very troubled. I could druid shape into something to lure the cobbler in.
True.
I could xenomorph into a juicy looking cow.
I don't think it's called xenomorphing. I think that's something else.
No, when Xena does this, it's called xenomorphing. It's morphin time.
But I hope she says it with a lisp, so it's Morbin time instead of morphing.
Oh yeah. Xena loves to morph.
So yeah, what's the plan?
I like the idea of Chupacabra duck blind.
Yeah.
We're going to use the same battle mat just because it's easy, but
Sure.
pretend it's the other farm.
Yeah. All farms look the same,
Exactly.
especially Shazina.
Arjuna, you are now looking like a cow. What kind of cow are you looking like?
I got like brown fluffy hair, and I'm just like super juicy and sexy. I'm the sexiest cow you've ever seen.
He looks like a cow that shouldn't be dressed like that.
The rest of us might want to kind of hide.
Yeah, we can hide in this conveniently located blind over here.
Where?
The thing that used to be the well.
Ah. This thing?
I don't
Oh,
know.
the
how to
big blue
paint.
dot.
Yeah, the giant blue dot.
Ah.
Yeah, we'll just say we piled up sort of, I don't know, bushes or something.
Fern can make me
Use
a...
prestidigitation on all of us to mask our scent,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and also on
+1
Xena to
inspiration.
make her smell more like a cow.
+1 inspiration for you.
Sweet.
Everyone is going to get advantage on this stealth roll. Everyone roll me stealth with advantage.
23.
You fucking crit, Jesus.
I once again become invisible.
And I'm not stealthing because I'm the trap.
I'm also
roll.
not stealthing.
In
Roll
fact,
for
actually,
cow impersonation.
I want a druid
Yeah,
craft.
roll perform.
True. Can I druid craft and blow wind and blow my scent around the farm and like away from it, like out around, and then perform an alluring cow dance.
For a fan dance, but as a cow.
My performance is not good. Oh God.
You
Critically bad. Jesus fucking Christ.
you fall doing your cow dance, and you
No,
land.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
And you landed on your back, and you're stuck on your shell, but in cow form.
Brilliant.
This happens every time for
Probably
Xena.
better. This is probably better.
You look even juicier now.
Awesome.
You failed successfully.
Blowing my wind around.
So I'm looking for the right icon I want to use.
Damn, I would absolutely play that as like a... like
The
a
one shot. Yeah. I've always really wanted to play that. I think it'd be fucking hysterical.
It'd be really cute.
To do what now?
It's a tweet. It's an adventuring party that forms in the women's bathroom of the tavern because someone is crying and random drunk girls at a bar will do anything for you.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I will work on that one shot if you want, actually.
All right,
Yes.
everyone, perception.
18.
Ooh.
You, so everyone has bro. You don't notice that
I'm just dicking off. I'm like not hiding, not paying attention.
Xena has fallen asleep on her back, legs up, like she has fallen asleep at her post, being the bait.
Butter in the air.
I'm just EP. I'm an EP turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you saw her struggle for a second when she fell on her back, and then she just stopped trying to get on her right side and just passed out, apparently. And is not. You hear the force go silent. Everybody else, except for Hasdubro. And you see this large creature come out, probably about 10 feet long, lizard-like. This kind of looks like a raptor.
It's the chupacabra.
It sniffs the air. It sends out its forked tongue and sniffs the air, and then hones in on where Xena is lying down.
Yeah. I'm gonna sneak up to try and get behind this tree here. Or closer, anyway.
All right, stealth with advantage still.
Okay. 19.
Oh, this Xena dinner looks fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah. I... Do I get sneak attack damage if I throw a knife?
Only if you're a rogue.
Only if you're a rogue. Hey, Whirl, you want to pop this shit off? I kind of, like, gesture at him. Like, pointing.
I make military hand sign that.
Yeah. Kind of
Oh, what should I
mimiking, like,
do?
a bow or a crossbow.
Oh right, I forgot I have a crossbow. Yeah, I'll move over.
You're
here.
mimicking signs that Earl is waving.
Yeah.
Smiling and waving back. Can I wait? Yeah, I have the range for that, right?
Yeah, you can make that shot.
I think 60 feet, right? Like,
Cool.
Oh, yeah, easy. You're 25 feet.
How do you roll a attack thing?
Just hit your crossbow.
did you? Yeah, did you
Oh,
fill
I
out your
see.
weapon? Yeah.
A 12 does not hit. You see the arrow.
Crossbow sucks.
You see the arrow go over.
The
Just
first
overshot
time
him.
you've missed.
Actually, if you
Alright, I
guys,
see.
let's go ahead and do this. If everyone can roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
dang it. I forgot to click on my thing. I got a
It said I
16.
it said I wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. I don't know what that means.
Skill issue.
Yeah,
Was it a 14?
it was a 7.
I
Oh,
see it
are
in
you-
the
wait, wait.
turn order.
I don't.
Count
I do.
7. Okay.
Count 4.
Kendall, what was yours?
20.
Okay, just making sure. Xena, it was 15, yeah.
Xena's 10. Trey is a 16.
That's an old one then.
I need to refill Kai's water. I'll be back in just like 2 seconds.
All right, Trey, your turn.
Oh, my turn to go.
Yep.
Wait. All right. Let's see what this is. Okay. I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead. So you just see me point my long, thin blue finger out, and the sound of death bells start playing around this creature.
I fixed my turn order thing. I had to click on my character to make it work.
Yeah,
That is
that's
a Wisdom 13 save. However, I'm also going to divine with my portent, one of those rolls that I gave to you earlier, with the 7.
Okay.
So that will hit this creature for... Whoops. Jesus, too many things to roll. For 1 damage.
Let me try to make this save first.
Oh, I used portent.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, so you automatically failed it.
I will take 1 necro damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And
It turns.
I don't think I want to do any bonus thing right now. Yep, that'll be my turn.
Where'd the initiative tracker go?
Still.
Be on the
Oh, if I click on it, if I click on it, try and sort it, it disappears.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Theo,
Yes.
is your turn.
Oh, so that's how the tracker works. I see.
Yes, it tracks everyone's initiative.
I was reading.
Oh
it
wait,
wrong.
what's the Chupacabra's turn? Initiative.
2.
Excellent.
Mm.
Like the number 2 or in
Yeah,
the
number
second?
2.
Okay. Well, then you're up, Theo.
Well, so I'm still a cow on my back, correct?
Yep.
I'm just
Okay.
spring into turtle action.
Yeah.
You heard this bell go ding. All creepy like.
Pretty sure. Dun 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 dun.
I think I'm going to xenomorph back into Xena and cast some spells. I think I'm going to just cast Entangle on the Chupacabra.
Super as cabras.
20-foot square. Okay. Yes. So I would like to. How do I draw? Draw shape. I cast Entangle here.
Okay. Believe it's a deck save.
Difficult terrain. Strength saving throw, or be restrained.
Oh, it's just a grapple check.
So I make a strength check as well, right?
No, it strength save. It tries to strength save against your spell DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
It fails.
It is the this is the cross-eyed chupacabra.
This really is the Chupa Cobbler.
It needs its glasses. So yeah, it is now entangled.
Awesome. And
If you can do me a favor and hit the spell when you roll it.
what do you mean by that?
Like, you should be able to hit the name of the spell, and it's going to drag all the information into...
I haven't figured out how
You
to
can
put my
click,
spells in my character sheet.
You either hit cast next to it, or you can click on the name of the spell, and then up in the top right of the spell identifier on your screen, you can display in VTT, and that'll send it over to Roll20.
Oh, you just manually populate this stuff?
Yeah.
I have to be careful about clicking that. Gotcha.
So I know what the saves and all that are. Thank you.
Oh, that's very convenient.
Yeah.
I've been keeping all my spells in a separate sheet because I was like looking at a bigger spell list than what is on Roll20.
Yeah, I just had to manually enter all of mine.
I should do that.
Roll20 usually will give you only the spells that your character can learn. That's probably why you had less spells on Roll20 than.
And only within, I think, the open game license or standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have custom
It's
stuff.
like- Or like anything from stuff they want you to pay for.
Right.
Intriguing. Well, I will work on adding my additional, because like I don't have enlarge reduce on here.
That should
Like, that's one thing.
that should be in there. Not a big deal. Not a thing we need to worry about right now. But if you have the spell there,
Yeah.
if just do me a favor, if you have the spell and it's right there, please copy it for future, and that goes for everybody. That way we can
We'll do.
get the spell CCs and all that ready to go. Anyway,
Absolutely, thank you.
I
did not know.
Hasbro.
Conveniently, I'm gonna cast the spell that I just added to my thing.
Whoa.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Shield of Faith!
Who's
And then I'm
getting
gonna get me. And then I'm gonna move up and... Is it large size? Does it take up 4 squares?
it? Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move into threat range. Because like my standard action was the spell, my move action is moving into a threatened range.
It's
for
a
it.
large 2x1. Not 2x2, but it's still a large creature.
Gotcha. And then I have my my shield and my sword.
Okay.
That's it for me.
is going to try to break free. It does not. It struggles. It's going to spit at somebody. Doug and Hasbro, roll me a d10.
Or
7.
Doug, she's going to spit at you. I take it 2 does not hit.
no.
I'm rolling really good today, guys.
We
Yeah,
agree.
you are.
You're doing great.
It spits like this green saliva at Doug, but it misses and hits the tree instead. And the tree starts to smackle and start melting a little bit. Anyway, back to the top.
Who starts combat?
Candle.
Earl.
Oh, I'm gonna fire my crossbow again.
You do get advantage on the attack roll since it's entangled.
Yep.
Ooh. I did not notice.
All right. Trey, I believe you're up next.
All right. I'll go ahead and let's try a Tasha's Mind Whip here. It's a save of 13.
All right. Give me the roll, or gonna force it?
No, I'll let you roll.
Yay! I'm doing so well.
All right. Let's see.
That's sarcastic.
Yeah. I was reading it, make sure that there's. All right, so 12 damage there.
Ugh.
And on its next turn, it can choose to either move, take an action, or bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Okay.
Oh shit, Shield of Faith
And-
is a bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm gonna start sketching this thing in my book. And that's my turn.
Fuck yeah.
Bonus action doodle.
All right, Doug.
Yeah. Gonna get within 10 feet. I got my pole arm, got my lucerne. We are going to cast. Where is it? Booming Blade. What do you mean cast at what level? First level. Right? Third level?
Yes.
First level? First.
Level 1 spell, right?
Yeah. And then swing this bad boy. 26 to hit does 11 plus 2. And if it tries to move, it will take 1d8 thunder damage.
All right. Xena.
I would like to cast Enlarge on Hasbro.
Oh shit, Clericzilla.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to draw shape. Sorry, I didn't mean to draw rows. And I'd like to
Drawing
move
dicks.
around to this side of the Chupacabra. Or this side of the Entangle. Chupacabra.
I take it that you are willing for the enlarge, right?
Yes.
Hasbro? Okay. Because it's a willing,
It's
do not have to
more-
save. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, and then I just moved around the Entangle
Yeah.
to the other side of the Chupacabra, and Sam, you get like an extra D4 on your attacks.
Alright, Clerkzilla, what do you want to do?
Sorry, I'm reading the spell text. Advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapon also grows smashed in size while these weapons are enlarged. The target attacks. Deal a D4 extra damage. Okay. So you don't use
I'm
a large
putting-
weapon.
What?
Nothing.
I'm putting the enlarge in right now.
No, you're good. I mean, I'll attack, right?
Go for it.
And do I get advantage because it's grappled?
You get you
Yeah,
so
it's
techni-
restrained.
technically you get advantage because it's prone.
Whatever.
But yeah. 15 certainly hits.
I do 7 damage. And that's my turn.
Alright, it is going to try to break free. I believe that is a 1d8. If it can well, first let's do one thing at a time. I tell you, the 6 does not succeed on getting itself out.
I'm sorry, was that at me?
No, that was for the grapple. It was a 6. That's more Xena question. The answer is no.
No, yeah, the answer is no. It's going to be like 13 or 14 in a minimum.
It is 13, yes.
This turn it can only move, take an action, or bonus action. Only one of the three. Because of Tasha's Mind Whip.
Well, it just tried to move.
Get fucked.
And then the what was it? The electric was that attempt to move or when it actually moves?
I can only make
Boom.
one of those.
No, booming blade.
Booming Blade.
Oh.
If it does move, I think is what it said. The target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then. The target takes 1d8 thunder damage. And the spell ends.
Okay, so since it did not move, it does not take the damage. Okay, back to the top. Earl.
I guess I'll just shoot again. Do I still have advantage because of the entangle or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna do.
All right, Trey.
I'm gonna go ahead and point my finger and cast Toll of the Dead again. So there'll be a 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I may have
Alright.
posted that. My bad.
Nope. No, you're good. Do you see anything else on your turn, Trey?
Just trying to get this to roll. Jesus. My Toll of the Dead is not doing well. No, that's my turn.
I see the Chupacabra is kind of like pushed up towards me here. Oh, whoops, that's the draw function. I assume it's it aggroed on me or has?
I think it's deciding when it attacks which
Okay.
one of us is backing.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten out of the entangle yet, so. Doug?
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, Booming Blade again. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And then Lucerne. Submit. 9 to hit, 5 damage.
Does not hit.
Sad. Oh wait, did it? Oh no, it's entangled, so it did not move. Right?
Right.
No, it didn't. It tried but failed.
If I move, do I get disengage penalty?
It gets a attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll use I'll use Action Surge to Booming Blade a second time.
It's booming time.
24 to hit, 7 damage. And of course,
How do you want to
Booming
do
Blade.
this?
I'm swinging straight down, hammer to head. Overhand, just. Whah!
You see this thing, like, it's cross-eyed, and his eyes, like, just, like, come together and give you, like, the sad puppy eye look right as the hammer splits the eyes apart.
Excellent.
And you smash it across the floor.
Phenomenal. Just a real nice, like, gory paste.
You made Chupacabra.
I did make Chupacabra.
You have
Great work,
You
everybody.
have killed the Chupacabra.
Good lord.
Brilliant.
That didn't last long.
Well, you guys ambushed it.
Yeah.
True.
Is there anything to harvest from it? Like, any cool parts that could be useful to a learned alchemist or...
I'm gonna
weapons?
steal its fillings.
Got any cool teeth?
Well, it does have some cool, glands in the mouth.
Oh.
That's currently under your hammer.
Acid gland.
Or any chance we could remove those and bag them up?
Not the way you killed it, I would say.
Bad.
Like, you made its head go poof.
Yeah.
You have like a crocodile-sized skin, though.
That's true. New cape, new cape, new cape.
I thought you were saying
Cobbler
new kink.
I mean, por qué no los dos?
Yeah, you guys have killed the local Chupacabra.
Sick.
Brilliant.
We should probably bury
You
the
know,
farmer and
We can
child.
probably go and steal those cows since the owner is dead.
True.
You can't steal things that aren't owned anymore.
That's
There
also
we go.
true.
So we go and ascertain us some cows.
Bring those back
Then
to
strategically
Grog.
relocate.
Explain the situation.
They're in his care now, right? They were gonna be homeless cows.
Yeah.
They were at risk.
They were going to be wild cows, but we can't have that.
Can't have
No
wild
feral cows here.
Wild cows get killed. That's why you don't see wild cows around, because they're all dead.
If it weren't for humans farming cows, they would have been on extinct long ago.
Exactly.
They just kind of fall over from time to time while they're sleeping. People just push them over and they never get back
Yeah, I
up.
was like, I feel like they don't fall over, and it's football players that make them fall over.
No, they fall over on their own.
That's why they call it cow tipping. Because the cows tip.
Yeah, they just are in a perpetual state of tipping when they're asleep. All right, everybody. I think that's going to be it for today.
Yeah, I actually gotta bounce. I gotta get to dinner.
Yeah, same.
Thank you for today's session. I hope everybody had fun.
It was a lot of
much
fun.
so.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for
Yeah,
joining.
thanks for joining the party, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan, for coming
Thanks
here.
for
I
having
hope
me.
And
you.
yeah, excellent work. I feel like Ryan and Pierce did all the chupa cobbler.
Yeah.
Word.
I have a new goal of getting,
Skinning all of your enemies. If you
Uh,
can't have the skin, neither can they.
oh, I think Trey should make it his goal to learn the entire list of Wizard Council banned spells.
Oh, that's pretty good.
There's 100
Have him
of
start
them.
the Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Power word shart.
It comes with the intestines, though.
Yeah.
God.
Or even better
I
yet,
gotta run dinner.
or even better yet, you
Later,
shart someone
fellas.
else's shirt.